Let's move to some rapid fire questions.
Okay.
Quick answers. What do you consider your most valuable failure?
My most valuable failure? Oh, this isn't even rapid fire because I'm thinking.
Sure, take your time.
Most valuable failure. I would say it's going to be a little bit private, but first semester here in the program, my first team broke up. I think that was my most valuable failure because I think that's something that I don't think has happened really within the program. So it was a big deal and it was really awkward and a lot of happened from that. But I think what brought me to where I am now was still thinking that I never wanted that to happen again. And what were the mistakes that were made that I could do differently moving forward with every team I'm ever on.
So I'm going to push you a little bit, even though this is a rapid fire question. Mm-hmm. So were there any mistakes that you made that you felt were particularly important to learn from in that process?
Course. It's the communication aspect. So I think when I was talking about being receptive to what people have to say, and you can choose whether or not you want to do something about it, but still being open and always listening to different point of views. I wish I would have did that more because I think that would have been important to change the direction of where we were headed. We could have still broken up in the end. We could have stayed together. I don't know. We'll never know. But being more open and just going the extra mile to really, really like exhaust every effort to like work things out, communicate, understand each other. Yeah.
What do you think is people's biggest misconception of you?
Biggest misconception is probably I'm aggressive. Yeah. And I think that has a lot to do with when I talked about sometimes I can come off not as vulnerable as what people would like. Okay. And I think also too, it's an appearance thing. I'm 6'2". And when I'm thinking, especially my thinking face, I'm usually not smiling. And so I think I look a lot more aggressive and meaner than I actually am. And so, yeah.
I struggle with resting bro face sometimes.
Yeah.
If you could have anyone as a mentor for one day, who would it be?
Ooh, this is a very basic answer, but Beyonce.
Oh.
I really would. Just because, not only is she a fellow Virgo, but she works hard, man. Like her hustle is strong.
No question.
So I'd want to shout at her for a day. Yeah.
When you finish here at Texas A&M, what will be your fondest memory of everything that's happened so far?
My fondest memory, I think, obvious Venture Challenge. I loved that experience so much. I love my team so much when I worked with them. And then just the random moments in the hallway, if that makes sense. So not one particular memory, but just laughing in the hallways, like with me and my friends, like we wouldn't even say anything to each other. We would do like random dances. We'd high five in between classes. Like there wasn't any preliminary conversation. We would just like walk up and say like, hey girl, and then like slap, or like the guys would be like, oh, what's up? And we would just like do shimmies. It's so weird and awkward. It doesn't make sense, but just those moments of like laughing in between classes.
My team got a lot of opportunity for random discussions in the hallways at Venture Challenge because we were eliminated in the first cut.
Yeah.
So let's close with some good bull. Just an opportunity to recognize someone else for something great that they've done anytime recently. Do you have any good bull for anybody?
Let's see. Good bulls, I would say automatically Ryan Hubbard. He's one of the second years. I think the effort that he puts in including everyone, not only from tailgates to games to happy hours, but he really genuinely cares and he wants everybody to have a good time. And so he puts a lot of effort in bringing everyone together. And I think along with that would be Hudson Dunn. He's another second year. Mm-hmm. He's really, really on a mission to make sure that first years feel included. So it's not just about us, but he wants everyone to have a good time. He wants the first years to feel like we're there for them, that we're mentoring them. And he keeps us all accountable. So he'll message people from time to time and say, hey, are you going to this event or this event? The first years need to see us. The first years need to talk to us. Make sure you're there.
Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to stay up to date on our latest videos, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to receive notifications. If you're in a rush or on the road, you can still join us on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you find your podcasts. If you want to learn more about us or our guests, please visit our website at mays.tamu.edu/podcasts. Also, please check out Mays Business School's academic programs. They're the sponsors of our show, and you can find them in the description. Thanks, and gig 'em.